And at the end of the challenge, somebody picked. We picked one person to either pick Rolls Royce and mentorship or $100,000 cash. The lady picked the $100,000 cash. You can play music on TikTok. See, that's why I need to come on TikTok, child. Nah, they not tripping. They cut me off because I was going against the rules, child. You feel me? You can't go against the people rules. You feel me? Hold on one second. You can't go against the people them rules, okay? You cannot go, hey, baby. You cannot go against the people them rules. You go against the people them rules, them will cut you off. I saw it go. I saw things to go. Okay, y'all back? I was stressed out waiting. Good morning. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I do not want to be the meanings for y'all stress, okay? But I am back. I am back. And so, as I was saying, drop some ones if y'all still with me, right? So I woke up this morning at 6:38. And the first thing I typed in my phone is, you cannot live your life by default. You have to live your life by design. And many of you all don't know, but you are a new age entrepreneur, okay? What is a new age entrepreneur? A new age entrepreneur is this. Let me tell you what a new age entrepreneur is. A new age entrepreneur is thinking beyond than just making a living. A new age entrepreneur creates history, making a potential contribution and breaks barriers. The impact of entrepreneurship is colossal, and the perks of a professional degree act as a driving force, making the lives of people simpler by harnessing technology. Hello, somebody. A new age entrepreneur thinks beyond just making a living, creating history, making a potential contribution, and breaking barriers. The impact of entrepreneurship is colossal. Some of y'all can't even spell colossal, but you understand what I'm saying. And the perks of a professional degree act as a driving force, making the lives of people simpler by harnessing technology. So I want to give a shout out to none other than Christy Shed, y'all. Christy Shed this week, she was a part of the Digital Product Creators Challenge, and I want to give her a shout out. She had a chance to pick the Rolls Royce and mentorship. Instead, she picked $100,000 cash. I want to just send her some love this morning, give her a shout out. This woman fighting stage 4 breast cancer that had metastasized into her bones. But now she is thinking like a new age entrepreneur at the age of 65, y'all. So I'm so proud to know that we was able to, listen, y'all, this lady bought a $197 ticket, and she now got $100,000 coming to her on July 27th. So for those of you that don't understand that you are a new age entrepreneur, I'm telling you right now, if you are using technology in any way, shape, or form, you are a new age entrepreneur. But guess what else you are? If you believe that success is spiritual, right? That you can have a relationship with your dreams and goals, that you can have a relationship with God, right? Then that is also a new age entrepreneur, okay? We're no longer allowing, religion to scare us and to make us think that we're living to die. Everything is about just death, that everything we do is putting us in a place of fear. I saw a meme this week, and I took a screenshot of it, and I want to share it with you guys because this is very deep. Because today we're going to talk about living your life by design, right? Living your life by design. A lot of you all probably celebrated with me this week. Y'all saw I bought my new Rolls Royce. I want to pop my collar a little bit. Do y'all mind if I pop my collar a little bit? Let me just pop my collar a little bit because there are some of you all. We got 1,700 people on here this morning. Great morning. That means y'all need to know who I am. Let me tell y'all who I am. For those of you that's new to my page, all right? My name is Stormy Wellington. My biological name is Stormy Wellington, okay? I dropped out of school in the 10th grade, okay? For 3 years, I lived in the foster care system, okay? My mom sold drugs. My mom was in and out of prison, and there was nobody to care for me and my brother, okay? And I know a lot of you all know I got 2 dads, but they wasn't there at that particular time, all right? And my mom didn't allow them to be there. So I am a product of the foster care system. So I know that there's many of you all that know about the foster care system. Well, I used to be in it. Can you believe that? I lived as a foster child for 3 years, all right? And then my brother, my oldest brother, Bobby, came to get us. He found someone that was willing to vouch for us, and he came to get us. And then my mom finally came home from prison, and when she came home, of course, my mom is a hustler, baby. She didn't go to college. My mom didn't graduate from high school either. As a matter of fact, right, my mom first started selling weed because her mother gave her pounds of weed. That's how my mother became a drug dealer, because her mom wanted to get her away from this guy she was dating. And so my mom was always about money. And so imagine her grandmother. My grandmother is who started my mom selling pounds of weed in Jamaica. So that's how my mom got into the weed game. And then she, of course, elevated from the weed to the crack to the cocaine. And I saw all of that by the age of 9 after we got released from the foster care system. Mind you, my brother got burnt, 3rd-degree burns. I lived through that. My brother, my oldest brother, Bobby Barclay, I never forget the day he got shot in his head. And my brother was always a fighter. And I remember the day he got shot in his head and he jumped in the shower with me. And I looked up and I saw half his head blown off. To this very day, I never got therapy for that, you know. So I still know what it looks like. And I still am grateful that I was there when my brother came in the shower. You know, I didn't let that make me become a victim or become traumatized, right? Because that was the environment I grew up in. So I feel like God knew how to equip me with a certain level of stamina to be able to withstand those type of experiences. And so my mom ended up going back to prison again. We was from pillar to post, so I know what it feels like to be homeless, especially as a young girl. And so then my mom comes home, and my mom was always that type of woman that was going to figure things out. Somebody need to come and figure it out. And so we got 2,300 people on here. We got 1,200 people, 121 people over here. But my mom was always that type of person that was going to figure things out. And so as a young girl, I was able to watch that, okay? To this very day, I'm very grateful to that queen right there. I honor her with my life. I honor her with my example, okay? My mom showed me how to be a resilient boss. You understand me, Anna? My mom showed me how to stand up for yourself and how to figure things out. And so my mom ended up going back to Jamaica because she was a major drug dealer. But my mom didn't trust nobody with her drugs, so my mom would traffic her own drugs. So I used to be a little girl, and I used to watch my mom pack up her own bricks and travel with them. So I know how she used to do it. I'm not going to give y'all the strategy on how she did it because I don't want to give you no broad ideas. But I remember being a little girl, Tammy, saying she cold with it. The way she packed up her bricks of cocaine, baby, to take them over to Jamaica, I ain't never seen nothing like it before. She did a great job. She actually never got caught trafficking. She got caught because of snitching. So anyway, my mom comes back home. When my mom comes back home, I learned a lot of things because I had to figure things out by myself. I had no support. I had no guidance. I was a little girl trying to figure life out. And to this very day, I thank God that he gave me that experience, because I would not be the figure outer that I am today if I didn't have to figure it out way back there. See, y'all got to learn not to judge a man by his success. But what did that man have to overcome in order to be successful? So when I was 13 years old and I ain't had no water at home and I ain't had no grocery at home, you thought I was going to sit there and just cry and die? No, I figured it out. And that's how I ended up in a strip club at 13 years old, because I ain't had no food to eat and I was hungry. And I ain't had no water to take a bath with, and I wanted to take a shower. I was tired of being stank and going to people's house to take a shower. So y'all don't know about that part of my story. Yeah. Y'all think I just ride around in a Rolls Royce and I'm this big diva. You don't know what I had to overcome to become the woman that I am today. And so anyway, my mom comes home. Now I'm like, okay, we got our mama back. My mama back. Never stopped loving my mom. I never blamed my mom. I never felt like, oh, she was a bad mom. I felt like she was a surviving mom. I felt like she was like every other mother should be. I feel like every mom should figure out how to provide for their children, how to take care of their children. I feel like that's just how we're supposed to be equipped. Once we get pregnant, we now have that inherent knowledge of how to be a provider and a survivor. Even if we may not do it the right way, I just think there's real parenting. Nobody has a book on how to be the proper parent, right? We some way, somehow figure this thing out. I'm telling y'all, can y'all come and figure this thing out? And so now I become an adult. Well, let's go back. I had my first child at 15 years old. Had my first child, a child having a child. So what you think happens after I have a child? Now I got to take care of me and this child. So you know what I learned how to do? What we all should learn how to do. Figure stuff out. I had to buy milk for my son and for food for me. And of course, at the time, at first, it was just me, my son, and his daddy. But then his dad goes to jail. So now it was just me trying to figure out how to take care of a little baby. Oh, it got harder. So you know what I had to do? Food stamps. WIC. All right, stealing. I never forget one of my good friends' sister, who was like 20 years older than me, taught me how to steal food. She taught me how to go to the grocery store and bring a Ziploc bag and steal meat. Imagine having to be so low or so broke or so down and out that you got to steal meat. Y'all, I used to steal meat, steak, and chicken to eat. You understand? But see, no, y'all don't know about that. All y'all see is she's so aggressive. She's so hard. She's so this. She works so hard. You damn right. If you ever had to steal meat to eat and steal food, oh, you a different type of boss. So I know what all of that feels like. I know how to go down one aisle, put some meat in a Ziploc bag, put it in my purse. Oh, all of that. I know what Section 8 is like. I know what lying on the Section 8 application is like. Well, I'm sorry, telling the truth. Well, all right. I know what not signing your baby daddy name on a birth certificate means because you don't want the food stamp people to come back and get them. But can I tell y'all the truth about my life? I just woke up one day and said, I'm sick of this shit. That's it. I woke up one day and I said, man is mind. Man is maker of himself. Man is made and unmade by his daily choices and decisions. And I just woke up one day after being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I said, fuck this shit. PHUCK. It's people out here surviving, thriving, doing big things. And here I am. I'm an adult now. I cannot keep blaming other people for where I am in life. My mama is not here anymore, okay? My daddy, whatever. I had to make up in my mind that I was going to do what I had to do for me. I didn't care what I looked like as a kid. I didn't care what my educational background was like. I realized that man is mind. So the reason why I was broke and stuck was because I had not evolved mentally. I had not evolved mentally. I knew that I had to go deprogram in order to reprogram. I knew that I could make a difference, but I didn't know how to make the difference because I was so brain dead because of the inherent mind that I inherited from my environment. See, a lot of us don't even understand that we inherit our thoughts. Listen to me. See, my mom was going to have an abortion with me. So you can't tell me that my seed didn't hear the conversation that my mom was having as I was in her stomach. You can't tell me that it doesn't make a difference. The things you speak over your belly, the things you speak over your seed, the energy that you're in, who you get pregnant from, all of that matters. That's how some of us got to understand that the limitation that we have in our mind, it was inherited from birth for real. A lot of us don't realize that we were conceived under some restraints. We was conceived under some bad terms. We was conceived under environments that wasn't based on love. And so what that means is that we have to accept that that's what it was, but that ain't what it got to be. So what? I was conceived in hate. So what? I was conceived and you could have been somebody that was conceived in rape. So what? You was conceived in a one night stand. See, some of y'all don't even know how you was conceived. You should know how you was conceived. Some of y'all was conceived in very toxic energy. So therefore you do have some work to do. Can y'all comment? I got work to do. Yes. I'm not telling you this because I ain't got nothing else to talk about. I am telling you right now, you got work to do. But you have to know that how you start is not how you have to finish. All right? So if I can come from all of these hard beginnings, Section 8, 10, I had to drop out of school in the 10th grade. I had to become a stripper at 13. Why? Because I needed to be able to have money to take care of my son. Y'all ready for this? And then my mom became handicapped. My mom became handicapped. My mom could no longer walk. My mom could no longer hustle. You understand? And so now, guess what? I had to find a way to take care of my mom and my son. I'm only 14, 15 years old. But see, guys, some of you all got to get excited about how you were raised. Because you got to know that inside of you, you got a fighter on the inside of you. But the reason why the fighter in you is not emerging is because you allowing your emotions, which causes your emotion to get in the way, and you're busy telling yourself that you are a victim. And for a long time, I told myself I was this victim too, right? And the truth is, society validates these victim ideas that we have of ourselves. What do you mean? What do you mean by society? Let me tell y'all. Let me give y'all a reason. Let me give y'all an understanding. Section 8, food stamps, government assistance. It is needed for people that are handicapped. If you are physically handicapped, mentally handicapped, yes, I do believe government assistance should be available for you. But if you are not incapacitated, if you have the right use of your mind, if you have the right use of your limbs, right, there should be no way and no reason you rely on government assistance. Why is that? Because government assistance is paying you to forget about your gifts. Government assistance is paying you to forget about your dreams and your goals. Government assistance is paying you to play small, right? And you got to know that you were called and you were created with a purpose and an assignment. And I got to tell y'all, this is what came over me. I woke up one day and I looked around and I was like, I got to make a change. I have to make a change. If I keep doing the same thing, the same way, I'm going to keep getting the same results. And when I started, when I started watching TV, TV made me like, oh my God, like BET. Y'all remember back in the days, BET used to come on with the music videos and all that, right? When I saw the music videos and stuff, I would be like, oh, hell nah. If they could do it, I could do it too, right? I never looked around as an adult and just got jealous of other people. No, never. I was always that girl that when I saw people winning, right, I wanted to be their friend. I always wanted to be the friend of the people that was succeeding. I got you, Keisha Cummins, your $10. I always wanted to be friends with the winners. I always wanted to be, close to the people that was winning because I knew that the winners were doing something right. And I knew that the broke people were always hating. Always. You never find people succeeding talking about people succeeding. You always find that people are struggling. They don't want to talk about the people that's succeeding. And so anyway, guys, I always try to be around the fire. Like my dad said, keep the fire blazing, right? And so when I would see other people succeeding, it made me know that it was possible for me. I dated right now, comment, it's possible. Y'all, it's possible. Why do we think that things are impossible? Hear me out. You are a new age entrepreneur, which means that you come to break barriers, which means you are the answer to your ancestors' prayers. As a new age entrepreneur, okay, you can do things that your ancestors could never do. Your ancestors does not have the access or did not have the access that we now have. And so now that you understand this, that you are a new age entrepreneur, that means you're supposed to use technology to create wealth, right? Y'all, we on this live talking right now, and it's technology that's bridging the gap, that's giving right now, that's giving us this connection, right? We're not in each other's face, right? We're not in each other's face. A lot of us connected with each other and met each other from social media, right? And so being that you are a new age entrepreneur, I'm telling you, you now have permission to leverage social media technology to create wealth. Guys, there's over 8 billion people in the world. And because we have a cell phone and Wi-Fi, it makes this world so big seem so small. So let's talk about it, right? So this morning I woke up and I said, man, last week we trained for 5. Y'all, let's listen to me, y'all. Last week, I think I gave more of myself than I had in a very long time. Some of y'all know about my event called The Awakening. I do this event called The Awakening. I've been doing it for 11 years. At least 19 women come to the event, suicidal, every year. This is our pillow talk segment. At least 19 women come to The Awakening, suicidal, every year. And they come suicidal because of a man. You hear me? And so we're doing this Awakening Intimate. It's only going to be 50 people present. It's happening July 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th in Miami. And this is the first day. The first day is we start at 7 o'clock. For the first hour, y'all, it's only going to be the women. So from 7 to about 8:30, it's only going to be the women talking about their insecurities and what's getting in the way and how to find what they want in a man. So we're starting off at 7 o'clock. No men can come in the room because we have to break the ties, those soul ties, because your money is tied up in your spirit. Your money is tied up in your soul. Your money ain't in your mind only. It's in your spirit and it's in your soul. So you can get all the information you want, but if your spirit and your soul ain't right, you will never get wealth. Hear me out. So there's a lot of you all right now that got some soul ties that's blocking your money. Hear me. You have some ex relationships that's getting in the way of your money, right? And so that's why we kick off with Pillow Talk. So this is actually day 1. All right. Day 2, we go into the manual. I'm waiting on the marketing material for that. But day 2, we get into the manual. All right. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can show y'all this manual. Day 2, we get into the manual. Let me tell y'all something. This manual, we go real deep in this manual. I want y'all to hear me. We go real. Where my cup? Let me see. Let me show y'all something. We go real deep into this manual the second day. Let me see if I can find this manual. Okay, look, the guy's here doing my roof. Hold on, let me show y'all real quick, because I don't want y'all to miss this event, because y'all don't know about it. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on, y'all enjoy the beauty of my kitchen. Enjoy my sexy ass kitchen for a minute. Let me show y'all something, baby. Hello, how do you? Yeah, I don't want y'all saying y'all ain't know what was going on, because we ain't do a good job at advertising. So let me take this time out to promote the awakening. You can get off if you need to. Yeah, let me let y'all know how we waking people up all around the world. Let me let y'all see how deep we about to go for these 2 days, because some of y'all think it's hype, fluff. Meanwhile, y'all want to live like me but don't want to do what I do. So let me show y'all what's going on. Hold on, stay with me now. If you gotta go. If you gotta go, baby. But this is for somebody this morning. This is the awakening manual. See this? This is the awakening manual. This is the awakening intensive manual. Okay, I'm curating the right environment so you can get the right mindset. All right, this is the awakening intimate intensive. We starting off with. Hold on, no, I don't want to go there. Let's go here. Learning how to create the right environment. Learning how to get out of your mind, get out of your head and into your life. This is the awakening manual. Imagine knowing all of this about yourself. You know how confident you're going to be. Imagine going home knowing what's important to you, knowing your needs, knowing how to control yourself. Imagine knowing what to walk away from, how to identify these things. Imagine having all this information. Some of y'all need, this pays the most, how to manage your own money without having to go to a CPA. You got to know how to manage your money before you get to the CPA. So this manual, y'all, is life-changing. We're going through this full manual, 3 days. So you're going to go home clear on who you are. This ain't no fluff, hype. Y'all want to know how you drive around in a $500,000, $600,000 car? You got to know man is mind. Man is mind. The reason why you can't drive what you want to drive and live how you want to live is because you don't know how to control your mind. You don't know how to control your mind. So once you gain control over your mind, listen to me. When emotions is high, logic is low. Some of y'all don't know that it's your emotions that's getting in the way. So you can't make good decisions. Imagine knowing how to make the right decisions. Listen, first you make your decisions and then your decisions make you. Imagine having this book to go home with, full of everything you need to know about you. It ain't about me. I just took the years of studies, all the workshops and seminars and masterminds I went to, and I put it in a book, right? I took Tony Robbins, put him in a book. I took Napoleon Hill, I put him in a book. I took John C. Maxwell, I put him in a book. I took Stormy Wellington, I put her in a book. Every book I've read, all the things I did to become me, I put it in a book so that you now can have understanding of you. One of the most important things you can do is know who you are. Until you know who you are, you're not going to know who you are not. And that's why you keep settling. So some of y'all need to see that right there, the awakening. Go scan this right here. Click this. Go to my Instagram page, theawakeningintensive.com. Theawakeningintensive.com. Some of y'all need that. All right. I've been doing this event for 11 years. Now it's only going to be 50 people in the room. So now let's talk for a minute. Right? Man is maker of himself. Okay. Man is maker of himself. Man is unmade by his daily choices and his daily decisions. All right. And you can manifest the life that you want, but you need to learn how to do it. And I'm sorry to tell you, I got to keep it real with you guys. It ain't really happening in certain environments like you think it should. The churches is teaching you a lot of things to make you scared about life. I've been talking to a couple of my pastor friends this week, and I'm like, man, y'all got to stop scaring everybody, right? Everything ain't got to make us scared. So look, I started this, and I want to share this with you all. Religion worships God. Spirituality encourages oneness with God. Religion, God is outside of you. Spirituality, God is within you. Imagine believing God was within you. Why do we have to be afraid that God is over there waiting to punish us for every move? I don't live my life like that. But see, a lot of us are caught up in religion. And so you are so afraid of your own being. Everything makes you afraid because a lot of us go to these religious churches that creates fear. And so we halfway scared of our lives. But guess what? Faith and fear cannot occupy the same space. It doesn't work like that. You can't be expecting greatness to come to you and you have fear at the same time. I'm sorry to tell y'all, it's not going to work. Manifestation will never work for you if you fear the result at the same time. You fear the doing at the same time. Come on, stay with me. Drop a 1 if you feeling me. All right? Religion separates people who have different beliefs. Religion, listen to me, separates people who have different beliefs. Spirituality unites people regardless of their beliefs. I never understood that. You grew up with Buddhism, right? God is love, but I'm supposed to hate you because you're not a Christian and you grew up in the environment of Buddhism. And so now Christianity is teaching me to hate somebody that believes in Buddhism? I never understood that. You grew up as a Muslim, right? You grew up in a Muslim family where they pray 5 and 6 times. They do Ramadan and they cover up. And Christianity wants me to hate you? Man, I am going to leave this conversation alone because I know some of the pastors on here going to get real mad. I got a lot of pastor friends, but it's not right. It's not right. And a lot of people are walking around already scared because they can't pay their bills, already scared because things are changing. And then now we're going to put more fear on them. And instead of us coming together in love, you are a Buddhist and I'm going to hate you? Come on, somebody, man, that's not right. See, these are the things that I questioned as a little girl. I'm almost done. I promise y'all I'm going to get to the end in the beginning. I'm going to get to the end real soon. Because today to me is the beginning. Today is July 1st. Today is the beginning to me. I don't know how y'all feel. We got 5 months. 5 is the number of grace. For me, today is the beginning. I slept so much yesterday because I wanted to be charged up today. Today is a new beginning. And imagine if you treated today like the new year. Imagine where you would be January 1st, 2025. So for me, today is a new day for me. I'm not playing with myself. Today is the 7th month. It is the month of completion. Today is the beginning for me. You're going to see a lot of changes in me. And a lot of y'all better be careful. A lot of y'all shouldn't even call me no more because we don't have nothing in common no more. So let's go back to teaching. Religion teaches people to be afraid of hell. Spirituality teaches people to create heaven on earth. Religion is based on fear and restriction. Spirituality is based on love and freedom. Religion feels like being a single drop in the ocean. Spirituality feels like being the entire ocean in a single drop. Religion is based on others' experiences. Spirituality is based on your own personal experience. Guys, I woke up this morning, and as I rested God's body yesterday, I said, God is within me, I cannot fail. If God is within me, I cannot fail. What can I do that I have been afraid to do because I didn't look at me and God as one, but I looked at God as he's over there. What have I stopped doing? What have I not done because I've been afraid of what people would think about me? And I've been afraid of what others will say about me. God, I need you to take every limitation off because I need heaven to be on earth right now. So I goes and I get this Rolls Royce. Y'all saw my Rolls Royce? My Rolls Royce fire. I got the top of the line black badge. It don't get no higher than that. I heard Beyonce and Jay-Z is probably the only black folk on earth that got the same car that I got. Oh my God. Are y'all listening to the girl who? Yes, indeed. And so let's talk about decision. I'm going to break down this word decision for you. I mean, not decision. I'm sorry. I'm about to break down. I woke up out of my sleep. So let me make sure I got the right word real quick, y'all. Let me make sure I'm on point. Design. Live your life by design, not by default. So many of us are living our lives by default. And that's the problem. What do you mean by default? We're not living in what we want to live in. You don't want to live in that house. You don't want to live in that car. I mean, you don't want to drive that car. Some of y'all live in a car too. You don't want to live this life that you're living. But you allowed it to be your default life. And I just want to encourage you all to draw a line in the sand. Today is the first day. It's 2,600 people on this live right now. It's a lot of people. 2,600 people listening to me right now. Do you see that? Right? And listen, at least 20 of you all should listen to what I'm saying right now and decide to live your life by design and watch what happens when you no longer just accept what people want to give to you. Watch what happens. So let's look at this word design. I want to give you 6 steps to live your life by design. All right? First of all, this is not for everybody. This is only for people that really, really, really don't like how they're living right now. And it doesn't matter if you live in a mansion. It doesn't matter if you drive a Rolls Royce. Let me tell y'all something. I done been rich and depressed before. Can you imagine being rich and depressed? I done been there. I call it a rich depression. Everything is not about money. Some things is way beyond money. It's about relationships and the people you surround yourself by. Imagine living in a big mansion by yourself with no cell phone. Do you want the mansion and the cell phone, or would you rather the relationships? So it's not a good thing to be rich and alone. Nobody want to be rich and alone. Everybody, we deserve. Listen, why do you think God made Adam and Eve? Because he knew man shouldn't be alone. Man should not be alone. So let's get into this homework, this homework, because I'm going to go real fast, and y'all going to need to work this at home for you to get this. Number 1, how do you live your life by design? Number 1, you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined. When I get off of here with you guys right now, it's a little smutty outside, right? I'm going to put on some music, and I'm about to get to work in my backyard. I'm working out in my backyard today. Why? I need to jump rope. I need to get on my trampoline. I need to do a different kind of workout today, right? So discipline. Do I feel like it? Kind of, sort of, because I got a lot of rest yesterday. But discipline is doing what you got to do even when you don't want to, okay? You are not going to be successful beyond your discipline, right? You are going to have to be disciplined. So if you want to design your life, you have to figure out what areas you got to be disciplined in. For example, I give you one area. Guys, you got to have a spiritual life. You cannot just get up every day and don't have no type of spiritual life. You have to have some type of spiritual life. Whether you pray, whether you meditate, you got to have discipline. So you got to tap in spiritually. You got to tap in mentally. How much time a day do you spend on personal growth and development? When the last time you picked up a book and just read 2 or 3 pages? Right? When the last time you listened to an audiobook? Right? When the last time you got in a growth environment? Okay? When the last time you moved your body and didn't feel like it? Some of y'all stiff. Some of y'all some of y'all tight up and stiff up, and you don't feel limbo, right? Because you need to jumping jacks. Dog, you ain't got to have no trainer. You could do some jumping jacks. You could do some sit-ups. You could go for a little light jog. I'm telling you right now, man is mind, and you're going to have to create disciplines. Whatever it is you want to do in life, you got to be disciplined in that area as well. But it's also mind, body, spirit. You got to have a spiritual life. And when I say spiritual life and I talk about disciplines with your spiritual life, I'm not saying you got to go answer to a man. I think we get it so confused, okay? And I'm telling you all the truth. I used to be a girl that listened to man and forgot God is not man. Man is man. God is God. So find new ways to be disciplined. This is how you design your life. The E is eliminate. We got to learn how to eliminate what don't align. If it doesn't align, now is not the time. We got to learn how to always eliminate what doesn't align. And this is hard because it may mean the man you sleeping with got to go. It may mean the girl you hanging out with got to go. It may mean your fun buddy got to go. It may mean your sex toy got to go. It may mean the TV got to get turned off. Okay, it may mean you gotta, put a timer for how much time you spend on the internet, right? Because you're spending too much non-income producing time on the internet. You got to eliminate what does not align. We're only talking about living your life by design, okay? Some of y'all can hang up. I don't even know why so many people still on here right now. Because some of y'all don't even care about this conversation. Because some people, hear me y'all, some people want to be a victim. Hear me out. Some people want to complain to you. I don't allow people to complain to me. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't come tell me about your problem because you got a solution and I ain't it. Unless it's Wake Up and Win or TLC or Girl Hold My Hand or Digital Product Creators. Baby, I ain't got no money to loan you. I ain't got no car for you to hold. I ain't got nothing for you unless it's some information. Don't ask me for no money. None of that. Eliminate what does not align. And you got to do this a lot. This is not just a one-time thing. 3, speak life daily out of your mouth, not just inside of your body. Speak it out of your mouth in the shower. Speak, confess over your life, profess over your life, declare over your life loud. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. My mind is my boss. My body is my worker. My body will do what I tell it to do. There are people right now in high places talking about me, writing checks out to me. Stormy Nicole Wellington, Wealth Connection Global, Girl Hold My Hand. TLC is blessed. Jack Fallon is blessed. Total Life Changes is blessed. Annetta Powell is blessed. Alvin is blessed. Vanessa is blessed. Like, I speak life every day, especially over not just me, but the people around me. I don't want the people around me getting attacked and then I'm around your miserable ass. No. So I speak and pray over me and them. Because I know when the enemy can't get you, the enemy will get the people closest to you. So you wonder why you're internalizing, baby, who this man is that took a picture of my door? Hurry up. Who the fuck this man is? This man right here. Go. Hey, he getting in the car. Hurry up. Who did you take a picture of? Who is that? Did they just drop off a package or something? Who that is? Is it a package on the door? Oh, dad took a picture of my fucking door. Hold on. God, hold on. Let me see who took a picture of my door. Hold on. Fuck you taking a picture of my door for? I can't. Hey, you know.
A lot of things fucked up. I woke up this morning looking for the color, and I'm like, what the fuck? All riders in the thing get tinted women. I went out.
Sorry, y'all. Hey, I saw somebody take a picture of my door. What you taking a picture of my damn door for? Y'all should saw OG. OG took off, okay? All right, sorry, y'all. Oh, my God. Who? Like, why he take a picture of my door? Shit. I don't care if you live in a gated community or not. All right, let me get back focused. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. No, OG don't live here, baby. You never had the man spend the night with you, boo? All right, let's get back to class, child. Whew. All right, so I'm good. That's Annetta calling me. Like, Annetta, why you not on Wake Up and Win, girl? Why is you calling me during Wake Up and Win? She thinks she's so smart that she can't grow spiritually. Girl, you better get on Wake Up and Win. Anyway, speak life out loud. Speak life out loud every single day. Every day, speak life out loud. Number four, you got to have integrity. Integrity. Personal integrity. Do what you mean and say what you mean and say it and do it. Don't say one thing and do one thing. People got to be able to count on your integrity. Count on you to show up. Count on you to be a person that if you say you're going to do something, you do it. There's a lot of you all that don't know that little promise you made somebody and you didn't operate and act on that promise. The universe sees and hears everything. Thank you, Keita. The universe sees and hears every single thing. You understand? So if you say you're going to do something, even if it's a personal goal, right? For example, I'm going walking this today, right? I'm going to work out today. And then you don't do it. No, that's not a good way to align yourself, okay? Start with personal integrity. I'm telling y'all, we talking about designing your life, right? I want to make sure y'all know what this subject is about. I am breaking down the word design. This is an acronym for the word design. So the I in designing your life is you have to have personal integrity. So what am I saying to you? Thank you, Jay. Jay Sky is like, y'all better sow some seeds. Jay Sky, thank you for always having that cash app up. But listen, integrity means I'm going to say what I mean and mean what I say. I'm not going to say I'm going to do something and not do it. And I'm not just talking about to other people. How many lies have you told yourself? How many of y'all said I'm going to drink more water today and ain't drink no water? How many of y'all said I'm going to lose some weight and then lose no weight? So the first integrity that you must have is with yourself, okay? The only reason why you don't have integrity with other people is because you have none with yourself. So integrity, but personal integrity is very important, right? There's some of you right now that said you're going to do something financially, said you're going to do something with your goals, and you didn't even do it. So be careful of not being true to you first, okay? Treat yourself like the queen you are. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia Bond sent me $50. Thank you, girl. I sure appreciate every seed y'all sow. Because when you sow a seed on the right fertile ground, you have to reap a harvest. I went out this week with a woman of God, Pastor D, y'all, And she said, I got to give you this, and rolled the $500 and gave it to me. Because people know where fertile ground is. Some of y'all need to sow some seeds on fertile ground. And I ain't talking about just me. Give it to fertile ground, okay? Now, the G in design is you got to grow daily. Every single day you got to grow. And the best way to grow is by being consistent and measuring your yesterday up against today. Shalita Dodson sent me $10. I receive it. May it come back 1,000-fold, okay? May you feel different because you sowed that seed into me. May it come back onto you. And it is so. So grow daily. Grow daily, y'all. It's easy. Go to YouTube and grow. You can listen to this replay all week and grow. And let me tell y'all something. This is how you know you're growing. When you start seeing your actions change. Okay? Y'all, last week, y'all know how many things came to destroy me last week? I laugh at it. Remember, write this down. Write this down. I eat my thoughts and I digest my decisions. I eat my thoughts. That makes you monitor what you're thinking. I got you, Shay, of $22.22. That makes you, if you're eating your thoughts, do you want to eat that depression? No. Just eat your thoughts, digest your decisions, which means you're thinking about what you're eating now. And I'm not just talking about your food. I'm talking about who's speaking in your ears. I told you all the other day, Vanessa and my good friend Henry told me every reason why I won't get my Rolls Royce. And I still got it because I did not digest that decision that they tried to make for me. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do, okay? Some of y'all got to stop letting people tell you what you ain't and what you cannot do. Cancel and delete every limitation that they try to put on you. Their limitation ain't got nothing to do with you. If you don't respect and trust that I'm going to do what I say, if you don't believe I'm going to be a multimillionaire, if you don't believe I'm going to be a billionaire, that's your business. Don't come inflict your limitations on me. So when you make a decision, digest that shit. Eat it. Eat every thought. That's why be careful what you think about because you're going to digest it. And the end is necessity. Y'all, my email is called Necessity to Change because there is a necessity to change always. Always, Mike. Always, Lawandi, or always Lifestyle with Sam. It's always a necessity to change, y'all. We've never arrived. We've never, ever, ever just arrived. Never. We're always, always, always in a place of growth. The Apostle Paul said, I always attain. I never reach perfection. I always attain. I never reach perfection. Which means we always stay in a place of growing. Thank you for your $20 beauty body. So my point today is live your life by design. They're not teaching us that in school because they want us to be afraid of our potential and our power. So they inflict all this fear on us. Oh my God, who gonna win the presidential election? Who we should follow and what religion we should follow? What we could eat and what we cannot eat? What's the new disease that came out? Oh, 42,000 people got HIV, herpes, and syphilis in the weekend in Houston. Everything is to make you scared. Everything. And I understand you should be woke. Stay woke. But I also understand this. The D is discipline. The D is discipline. The E, what did I say for E? The E is eliminate what doesn't align, baby. So guys, listen. Today is a new day. Today is the 1st of July. Thank you, Javon, for $11.11. Today is the 1st of July. Man is mind. Do you hear me? Man is mind. So what you got to do, y'all, write this down. You got to get it in there. Do you hear me? You got to get it in there. You got to get it in there. What do you mean get it in there? You got to be in the right environments to brainwash you, to deprogram, to reprogram. I told you guys my story in the beginning of this call to get you to listen to me so you could believe in your own potential. It benefits me nothing to lie, but it benefits me everything to tell y'all the truth. Why? Because truth carries a frequency. Authenticity carries the highest frequency. There's some of you all right now that don't even know that you are depressed. You are stuck because you need a new environment. You need a conscious interruption. Some of you all don't understand why you keep doing the same thing. Why I feel like it's the 7th month, but you still feel like last year. Some of y'all ain't growing. That's why you are. Listen, if you don't evolve, you're going to dissolve. If you don't evolve, you will dissolve. And I'm only telling you this because I promise God, keep me woke. Keep me like the Apostle Paul. Never reaching the level of perfection so I can know it. Can y'all imagine? Y'all know one of the hardest things to do? Let me tell y'all one of the hardest things to do is to be successful over and over and over again. When I lost my mom, August 26, 2011, I was depressed for 3.5 years. Nobody told me man is mind. Nobody told me to pay attention. Nobody told me what I'm telling y'all today. I didn't have nobody. I halfway listened to Oprah because I felt like Oprah couldn't resonate with me. I needed a little black girl like me. I needed a little ghetto, rough around the edges, high school dropout, teenage mom to validate that I could do this. And some of y'all need me to validate, man, you could do this. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how lack of education you are. I don't care how many men you had. I don't care how many food stamps and Section 8 you've been on. You can do this. The same power that's in me is in you. Do you hear me? You got it. Who cares about the knowledge that you inherited over the years from your surroundings? The same God is in me is in each and every one of you. And at the end of the day, all you got to do is grab a hold of that knowingness and decide that you're going to design your life. I just gave you 6 ways to design your life. But the first one is the most important one, which is discipline. You have to discipline your distractions. Before I let you go, I'll make a couple of announcements. I want you guys to know there's a part of the 15-day challenge. Today is the last day. We got a new challenge kicking off on July 7th. If you need a reason to lose weight or a way to lose weight, y'all, we got the best weight loss products in the world. All right, go to a local TLC distributor, 1000 Families distributor. Go to my link, get you some products, NutriBurst TNRG, Candy Cleanse Remix. Get that fat up off you. I promise you, lose 10, 15 pounds, it give you a whole new life. I promise you, get your high school weight back. You could do it. That should be a goal. That should be a discipline that you decide on. That should be a discipline that you decide on. Another thing I want to tell you all to do is join my Girl Hold My Hand community. We have 2 coaching calls twice a month. I'm going to train on this very topic again because I know I could go deeper, but it's only a matter of time. I only had an hour with y'all today for free. And when you don't pay, you don't pay attention. So some of y'all didn't really get the message because it was free. You really casually listened. So y'all didn't really get the message because you didn't pay for it. You didn't sow a seed on it. You just took casual notes. Some of y'all. But if you want more of this, go to girlholdmyhand.com and become a part of my community. If you want to be in the room, I have a live event happening in Miami, Florida, July 12th, 13th, and 14th. It's a 3-day event all about you. Imagine having this full manual filled out, knowing all about you, all about the truth of who you are, and going home with clarity. Okay? Go to right there. Go to theawakeningintensive.com. Go to my link in my bio or call Sheila, 954-651-2470. Call her. Get in the awakening. Come for 3 full days. This is all about you pouring into you. For those of you that want to be a part of the digital product in-house hands-on workshop, okay, y'all heard about it. We're teaching people hands-on how to get money from their cell phone. Boss up your life, build online success system. We're having a live 1-day workshop happening in Miami. If you want to be a part of it, it's happening July 27th. Comment right now with the word freedom. You're going to get a special DM with the link on how you can register. We're only going to have 100 people. That's the day we're going to be giving Miss Sharon. I'm not Miss Sharon, Lord. We're going to be giving Miss Christy Shedd her $100,000 cash. And we're going to teach you hands-on how to make money from your cell phone. Right? It's a hands-on workshop. Okay? If you want to be a part of that happening in Miami, comment freedom. It's 1 day, me and Annetta. We got a couple of special guests, but it's about hands-on how to build a cash cow from your social media pages. How to turn your social media into a fortune. How to turn your cell phone into freedom. So comment with the word freedom for a special DM. And for the rest of you all that just were on here for the nuggets and for the value, all I would tell you is this. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep growing. Don't let nothing get in the way of who you are. Don't let nothing stop you. And know that the same power that's in me, the same God that's omnipresent, he is in you. And when you tap into your potential and you make a decision, that destiny is decision, you can live your life by design, and you take those six hacks I gave you, your life will never be the same. All right? So have the most amazing day today. And remember to be disciplined. That's the first key to it all. All right? Bye.